once upon the Queen's demise, but then we get all these countries not wanting her to rule their country anymore, and they want to be a democracy. And so it says here that it's highly feared that many countries can opt out of the being under the rule of Great Britain upon the Queen's demise. The deal with matters to deal with matters smoothly, the British ruler has been told by a staunch opponent of the monarchy to renounce the titles of all the royals. According to Graham Smith, the Queen should demolish monarchy and replace herself by a democratic elected head of state. And this continues to say, my view is that all the royals should renounce their titles. I think that the writing is on the wall, Smith said. Why don't they do themselves a favour and say we are not going to pursue this any further? Well, the way things have been going on with the royals, it's been an embarrassment. And why should we pay for an embarrassment of this Harry going rogue in America, sitting there with his wife, encouraging people to vote not for Trump, but even Donald Trump has actually voiced his opinion on that mini interview that they had. Use your vote wisely. I don't feel that's right myself, and they've still got royal titles. So, and this is saying that they should all renounce their titles now. So it went on to state that if Charles succeeds the throne after his mother, it could speed up the end of the royal family. We have made a documentary titled Man Who Wouldn't Be King about Prince Charles. We are, and I think a lot of people are concerned about Prince Charles becoming a king. I think he's going to hasten the end of the monarchy, Smith asserted. The monarchy tends to survive because of the Queen, and Prince Charles is not as well liked or supported. He is also much easier to challenge and criticize. The problem with him is that he cannot help himself when it comes to interfering with politics. Well, it's not only that, but I don't feel that we'll forget about what he did to Diana. I don't feel that it's going to be. Can you imagine when the Queen does pass, and we have got Prince Charles as our king? He's going to be criticised. At the beginning, it's going to be, oh, how sad for the Queen to pass and all that kind of thing. But after that, it's going to be, how are we supposed to respect this man after to be our king after what he did to the beloved Diana? So I don't know what I was going to bring in Irish Rose, but I think if you want to come back, Irish Rose, I was going to bring you in there to join in for the live chat. I don't do it right from the beginning. So if you want to come back, Irish Rose, please do, and we can chat. But I think she's gone. So I'm disappointed about that. Okay, so hi, let's have a look at your comments here. So for anybody else, if you go right to the beginning of the chat there on the side, there's a link there. It's by my name, Yvonne Michelle, and if you hit that link, it will bring you straight to where you can come and join me for a live phone in, and we can have your opinion, and we can bring the community as well on the show. So it's all sort of, so we get involved, so you get involved with the show. So I mean, I put the thumbnail there of William and Harry in kind of you know, that there is this rift between them. I don't feel the longer this rift goes on, I mean, would Meghan help to heal the rift? Do you feel? I don't feel. I just don't know if she would help to heal that rift, or kind of maybe hinder that rift. So with all these things going on, should the whole of the royal family give up their titles? Would would Charles be a good king when the Queen passes? A lot of us respect the Queen, but now the country by country is saying we don't want to be ruled by Great Britain, by actually Britain anymore. We want to be independent, and we don't want to have a monarch. And one by one, they're just falling, you know. So I feel, and this is more kind of happening since Harry and Meghan. Is this because of, is this backlash because of Harry and Meghan? And all what they've done, are they kind of encouraging maybe this this dislike towards the royal family and the monarchy, and with this book and all of this? Are they encouraging people to not respect the monarchy? I mean, what's your thoughts on that? And I would have brought in you as the live phone in there, but like I said, if you want to join in the live phone in, there's a link right at the top. Go right up the top of the chat and just press that link, and that will take you straight to a video call, and I can see you, but you can see me, but none of this YouTube will be able to see you, just hear your voice. But when you do that, make sure that you get some headphones, you put your headphones on, and it will be anonymous. YouTube will not see you. So if you want to do that and come onto the show and come and chat to me personally, I'd love to speak to you, and the rest of people would like to listen to you too, and what you've got to say. So please do. If not, we'll continue with the show. Okay. Now I've got myself a nice cup of tea here, a brew. So go and get yourself a cup of tea, and let's enjoy this lovely show. So a lot been going on with I don't know what's going to happen then. I think there's a lot of readings to do about where is Harry going to go in this, and is anybody going to save Harry from this situation? I mean, he's been dragged into politics here, and I get from him, what I get from Harry is actually that he's what I get from Harry is that he will go where his wife goes, and I just don't feel that he has got much of it. I just get there's a lot of why not say it, manipulation here, you know. Hi everyone, hi there. And let's have a look, because I feel I've got somebody. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And right at the top, if you want to join the live chat, please do. Okay. Have you come back, Irish Rose? Are you there? Okay. Hello, Irish Rose. Are you there? Okay, I don't know what she's done. I think you may have turned down your sound. Um, I think it, yeah, you see, this is teething problems with this. If you click off your sound, you take off you take off this sound when you're talking. Okay, when you're talking, you click the sound off. You need to. You was doing better before. If you take off the sound, make sure your sound is. You see, it starts to get complicated then. And okay. If you take, yeah, anyway, Irish Rose is there, but I think she's having a few tech issues. So if you do want to come in as come in and have a live phone in, and you would be anonymous, and you can have share. Let's share with the community. It's interesting, and I get to chat to you. So that link is at the top of the chat there. Go back and I just press on that. Make sure you've got earphones on. Turn your sound down. Only that you can hear. Actually, no, you plug in your earphones. It doesn't matter about the sound. Okay, and click that link and it'll bring you straight here. Okay. We'll see if we get any more people, but make sure that you're you've got your sound button. Make sure it's not got a line across it. Make sure that's open. Also, we can't hear you speak, okay, and you won't be able to hear us. So let's have a look at your comments here anyway. If not, just put your comments here on the chat and let's get moving with this show. Alexandra, Anita, when monarch can't behave like monarchs, they don't deserve to be. Such ungrateful, spoilt people like Prince Andrew, Harry, Meghan, Fergie, and Margaret. Thank you for that comment. And Sheila White, one evening, I will pull out some cards. Yes, I will. It's going to be a reading. Don't worry. One evening, early this week, Rachel made an appearance on a dumb reality show. I know. I saw that. I only saw that today. America's Got Talent. Not a great move. She was interviewed briefly, remotely. She praised one of the contestants. What is she doing? Well, the reading that I did earlier, if you want to go and watch that, it's a live show, but I feel she's just taking the way that it comes through energy wise. She's just taking any job she can get, okay. And it seems I've got to take this jumper off. Sorry, guys. I thought it was that jumper is so hot. Oof. But I feel it's like she's getting jobs right, left, and centre to be on the show, and that's what she does. Okay, so yeah, I will pull out cards as we go along. Yeah, so Sheila White. Oh, she was introduced on where are we? She was introduced on that show as the Duchess of Sussex. She's appearing on reality shows as a Duchess of Sussex. No, that doesn't go down too well. And I am going to look out on Patreon. What does the Queen think about this? Because this is just embarrassing. And it's going beyond. I mean, what is her thinking? Has she got no concept of how to behave as somebody who's married, or doesn't she damn well care? Doesn't she care? So what I'm going to do is pull out some cards here. Doesn't she care about how she behaves to compliment, at least compliment the royal family, not kind of, I'm going to do what I like and you're not going to stop me kind of thing. Yeah, so let's pull out a card or two. Sussex's keep titles need to be taken away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to pull some cards out, don't worry. So I get here Justice. And I was just talking about Meghan there, and why is she doing this? And somebody's just asked that, so I'm going with those energies. Why is she doing this? What is she doing? And the first card I get here is Justice. Justice. So I feel this is justice, but I get what I pick up with Meghan is that she would want justice on anyone who tries to tell her what to do, and a perceived kind of slights from people, including Donald Trump, and including whoever doesn't accept her for who she is. It's like she's always the leader, although she's not the leader. Okay, so the first card I get here is justice. So she wants justice. She wants justice. She wants justice. So she gets these authors to write this book and tells them what to put in this book. This is what I feel. Tells them what to put in this book. And then slags off the royal family and Prince William and Kate and all that kind of thing, and calls that justice. I call that trying to demolish the monarchy. That's how I would put that. And it looks as if she may be winning, because brick by brick, this monarchy seems to be this monarchy seems to be falling down, and it's making a joke of the royal family. And I get here the Two of Wands, and this is something that Meghan would say is this is an exploration for me, and this is what she would say. These are new possibilities for my future. So not is it only justice. Maybe it's justice for Black Lives Matter. Maybe it's justice for women. Maybe it's justice for her. Maybe she feels that this has been a long time coming for me to get justice on my life. It may have nothing to do with the royal family. It may be that some producer, director said, no, you're not good enough for this role. And now we're going to choose somebody else. And it may be that. It may be her thinking, this is a long time coming and I'm going to get my justice. So there's new possibilities on this journey, what she can pursue. You know, these opportunities never were there before, were they? But as soon as she got into the royal family, these opportunities just blew up. And she's just taking these opportunities as far as she can go with them. So, but I actually get the full card. The full card. Who is the fool? Who is the fool to say that she wants to get justice? Because if we look at Donald Trump, what she said, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said, you know, how he needs to watch Meghan or something like that, didn't he? And you know, watch her because for whatever reason, he said that he's not, you know, Meghan's not one of his favorite people, if you remember. So yeah, so let's just, what I'm going to do is
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle chimed in on the U.S. election and essentially encouraged people to vote for Joe Biden. What did you get your reaction to that?
I'm not a fan of hers, and I would say this, and she probably has heard that, but I wish a lot of luck to Harry, because he's going to need it.
So that's what he has said. That was that today. That's an awful statement, a statement to say. And with these cards we've pulled out at the same time, she wants justice, and she's got an opportunity and a platform to get that justice. Now, I get this justice goes way before Harry even came up.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle chimed in on the U.S. election and essentially encouraged people to.
So it's playing again for some reason. I just feel that this kind of justice is from way back. That's what I'm picking up here. Way back before Harry came along, and since she got herself this prince, she thought, I've now got a platform to get my justice here. I feel that she may have. I mean, this is not a nice reading, and if Meghan's watching this, I'm sorry if you don't like this, but this is what's coming through, and it is a card reading. Okay. This is saying that you saw Harry as a way of getting your justice for not getting those roles that you wanted in Hollywood and having to do those disgusting things to get to where you had to be for suits. Okay. I'm not going to mention what they are, but now you have that position and that platform, and that you married one of our lovely princes in the UK, thinking that we're stupid. You know, we pay the taxes for those guys, and you came along and you thought you could just marry that person and take him away to America and manipulate him and really kind of hijack him. And I'm surprised that the royal family have not done anything about it. I feel they've not done anything about it because Harry's as much to blame here as Meghan. And I feel they may have tried to do something, but I feel they've decided to allow them to experience their own demise and then want to come back to the royal family. This is why I get the Fool card. Okay. The Fool card is she's very excited that I've now got this platform and I now can do this, and I can go as far as I want to here because I've got this tranquility. I can't say it, a little bit dyslexic. Tranquility, I can't say it, slightly dyslexic, sorry, but a dummy next to me that I can operate to speak. Okay. And the thing is that Meghan thinks we can't see this, that she does all the talking, she tells him what to say. Meghan thinks that none of us can actually see that, but we can see it. And we've seen a massive change in Harry since he went over to, and he's like, it looks like he's had some kind of, either fillers or something to plump up his face, Botox. It looks like he's got more hair. I mean, he was thin in here and balding. Now it feels like this is all bushed up again. Has anybody noticed that? His hair looks a little bit more bushy on top. And he was naturally going bald. But I guess he's thinking, oh, I'm 30, 36, it's too young to go bald. But would Meghan want some bold, bold kind of man in his middle age who, so that's odd that he's suddenly got hair. Yeah, he's got hair. Have you not noticed his hair? I don't feel it's his body double. I'm sure there is a body double when they fancy just staying in for a few days while they were royal. There were body doubles, but I think since they got back, I don't think they can afford body doubles. In all honesty, I just get what next? New teeth for Harry? I know. I feel maybe a little bit of a chiseled kind of uplift. Maybe his ears pinned back as well. Hasn't his ears been pinned back? How do they do that anyway? They must get somebody, a private person, to come to their mansion to do some sewing in some hair. I don't know. Anyway, the hair looks a lot bushier on top, and he does look as if he's got some kind of, he's overfilled. He'd have to wait 6 months for that to go down again, or he's put a lot of weight on, or they've overfilled his cheeks. This jawline, maybe making it look chunky, So I get that Meghan maybe get him to wear her clothes next. Who knows? Sorry about that, but I couldn't help it. So pulling out these cards here, that I feel this was justice, and this is going deep because this was justice for something, maybe something that somebody said when she was a kid. Maybe something about her appearance, and she's carried that grudge all her life. And so I get, the next card I get here is, and I felt this on that interview, I thought that's steeping so low when you go to kind of work as, is it an appearance on Britain's Got Talent, or sorry, America's Got Talent. I thought that was stooping so low, and sitting there talking about politics is a big no. That would be so degrading for the royal family, because the Queen invited Donald Trump to the palace, and as a head of state, and the Queen has to kind of, the Queen has to respect these heads of state when they come to the United Kingdom. And there is dummy kind of Harry and Meghan encouraging people to not vote for him, in other words. So I get here, this dream is dying. This dream is starting to die for Harry and Meghan, because why would you make an appearance? I mean, I think that's a bad move. That is a bad move. Maybe they can't afford a publicist or something, a PR person, because that's a bad move. And both of those were bad moves this week. That was all in 1 week. Okay. Now I'm just asking if anybody, and I'll reiterate this, there's a link right at the top. Go right to the top of the chat and you see my name, and if you want to click that link, it will bring you straight to a video chat, and you can come on as a live phone-in. Okay, now you won't show your face, you'll be just talking to me, but make sure you put earphones on, and actually don't look out for as well, because we've had this problem with the speaker icon. Make sure that that's switched on, and the line is not through it. So you know, don't turn off your volume completely. Just put your earphones in, and actually make sure. So so if you want to come and join me on this show, which I'd love you to do, give your opinion, and we can have some live phone-ins, okay, for our community. So I did have Irish Rose, but I think she's gone. I don't think she understood what I was trying to say to her, but never mind. So let's have a look here. Hi, Art Girl. Yvonne, where will Meghan find another £1.8 million to continue the lawsuit with the Met? This is the things that I feel they don't think about when they decide to go and sue big newspapers like the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday. Because I don't feel they were winning, were they? Because this does continue. You're absolutely right. The government invited Trump. Queen is told to host him. It's her job. Exactly, it's her job. So, and Donald Trump really loves the Queen. You know, he thinks the world of the Queen, and for this woman to come into the royal family and say all these things and say that, you know, the royal family are toxic, all British people are toxic, we're all racist, and all this kind of thing, it's just abhorrent. It's horrible. You can't go saying that, blanketly saying that about a country. Not a great thing to say. That will not leave her, and her ambitions to be a president in the future, that's not going to leave her. Oh, didn't you say the UK, you know, we're supposed to be allies with the UK? Didn't you say at once that that the UK were all racist? And didn't you say that they were toxic? What's your point of view of that now? You want to become a president? Yeah, I wonder how that would go down. Hi, so do you know what, this I feel that Meghan just feels that she's so entitled. This is the way this comes through, that she feels that she's so entitled that the money's just going to come. And I get justice again. She just wants justice. And this is another kind of example of how Meghan wants justice against everyone. The newspapers, the royal family, YouTube, us guys. I mean, a lot of people who've spoken about Meghan and Harry have had their channels destroyed. And that's including me. So I, you know, and having expert people come on and destroy your channel. So I get, she wants justice, 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 justice. I would call her the Justice Queen. And I would call her the Duchess of Hindsight. The Duchess of Hindsight and the Duchess of Justice. Because this is what I get for Meghan now. I shouldn't say this, but these deep readings on here. But this is how she feels that everybody's against her. And I feel she felt this even before she entered the royal family, that everybody was against her. Yes, it is a lot of pressure to be a royal. Yes, it is a lot of pressure to be a leader. Yes, it is a lot of pressure to even be a YouTuber. You're going to get people that hate you. You're going to get haters. You're going to get people that will try to destroy you. That when you put yourself up there on a platform, this is what happens. And if you can't hack it, then don't do it. And I feel yeah, this is what, and I shouldn't keep saying I feel, I just do. But justice for everything, justice for everything. And also Duchess of Hindsight, because when the horse has bolted, this is when there's like a realization. Oh, well, you know, if I'd have known this then, I wouldn't have done that. Duchess of Hindsight, if I had known how to behave like a duchess back then I wouldn't be here now. Yeah. But instead, it's destroying. Oh, well, instead of learning from my lessons, I'll just destroy that newspaper. I'll destroy that channel. I'll destroy the Queen. I will destroy the monarchy. I will destroy the tabloids. Actually, let's do the whole shebangle and destroy the UK. This person will never change. And I guess that's why Donald Trump is saying, you know, to warn Harry about her. This person will not change. Will not change. She will want justice for everything in her life for the rest of her life. God knows she's met this person, this Harry. She's met Harry. Yeah, we know she's met Harry, but why that's coming here, I don't feel Harry knew this about her. Justice here. I want justice. I'm not going to allow that to happen. They can't say that about me. How dare my father do that? How dare my mother do that? Oh, well, she's close to a mother. Okay. How dare my sisters do that? How dare everybody do that? I mean, yeah, I feel terrible if people do not get on with their families. That happens, okay. But it's dumpster. She dumps everybody that gets close to her and lets her down. Instead of what we should do is we should do a conflict resolution for Meghan. How to conflict resolute instead of wanting justice and not wanting to resolve the problem. You see, I feel Prince William knows how to resolute conflict and want to discuss it. Let's talk about, let's confront this, let's talk about this. Where did this go wrong? What is it that you needed that we didn't give you? What is it that you needed that we never gave you as the royal family? Sorry, just have to leave that a minute. Should have switched the phone off. What is it that we didn't give you that was actually caused you to hate the royal family so much, and then not kind of want to have any resolution in this, to take this forward? You know, we could have strengthened these bonds, we could have worked this out, we could have, you know, this is what adults do. Adults with normal, don't turn around and say, oh, I'm not talking about that again. I'm not going to, it was your fault, and I'm not going to, don't talk stupid to me about conflict resolution. That's what, you know, a very difficult person to deal with says. When you go towards it, let's confront this. Let's talk about this. When I did not comply to one of your needs, you know, please tell me what was that upsetting to you. Let's amend this. Let's sort this out. But it's kind of pushing that away and being bombastic about it. And you've got no chance with somebody like that, because they will never confront. It will always be someone else's damn fault. Okay. And I feel this is what we've got with Meghan. You know, she's not a true born leader. True born leaders are good at confronting problems. True born leaders are good at confronting, you know, conflict. Because if you was the president of the United States, you may have to confront conflict from another country, another head of state. And if you confront conflict on small matters like this, how are you going to confront conflict as a world leader? Very important. Okay, so this woman just wants justice for anyone that said anything at all. Okay, oh, you wrote that about me, oh, you sent that letter, that silly letter, you did this, you did that, the newspapers went on about my pregnancy and all this kind of carry on. Oh gosh. So like she doesn't know how to do these vital things to be a leader. And that's why we have got justice. I want justice. I'm going to get justice. You know, we've all had those people in our lives, haven't we, where we've tried to resolute with, well, I hope, difficult family members, difficult work colleagues, and if we've got any clout about us, we won't take that personal. We'll realize that there's something that person's needs has not been met, and maybe we can resolute that I'm not going to take the blame for that. And let's delve deep here. Okay, you was let down previously by a previous employer, but this is a different situation, and I'm willing to talk to you about this. Okay, so we can resolve this and move forward, but that's never going to happen. No, narcissists, yeah. And if you've got narcissistic, difficult people that you're trying to resolute with, you've got no chance. No chance. No chance. You see, somebody like this becoming some kind of leader it would be a nightmare. A nightmare. You don't fall out with countries telling them that they're racist. You don't fall out with saying you're all toxic. You don't fall out with big media giants and say you're toxic and all that you've said is I'm going to sue you. But this is what it is. It is what it is. And our Harry has got involved with something like this. Now, this is digging deep with this reading, and our Harry has been swept away, taken away, fallen out with all his family, falling out with his brother. God knows what Diana would think about that separation, and be taken away. It could be locked in a room and taken out when Meghan needs him to elevate her position. And I feel that's what it is. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, Meghan, but maybe you should go and learn conflict resolution before you go any further in your life. Okay. Because you can't go around destroying and getting other people, flying monkeys, sugars to destroy. You can't do that. You can't do that. And that's a dangerous person. So I'm a bit disappointed because we did have someone who came on and wanted to do a phone in, but as kind of didn't work it out. Let's have a look here. I'd like to have a live phone in if somebody would be brave enough, but if you don't, that's fine. Okay. So let's just have a look at your comments here. And And yeah, you're absolutely right, Alexandra. You can't work with, it's, you know, you get those bosses, and you go and try, and you've done your resolution conflict kind of courses and all, you've learned about it, you've really been proactive. Oh, I really want to work as a team, and I want to do well in this company. I don't want to take things personally. I want to see if there's anything wrong with the structure. And you've got a boss that's not even bothered to even do that, and he's not willing to listen to any of your nonsense. What chance have you got? You know, it's that kind of thing. I think it's like that with Meghan. It's my way or the highway. And I feel that Harry really tries to. I feel that Harry's had some of that training, because he's always saying, you know, if we, you know, we need to care about each other and be compassionate to each other, and all that kind of thing. So let's pull out some cards here to end this show. I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. I'll have to say, if you, instead of doing it, because I've tried to do this live phone in during the show and it's not worked out, although it would have been easier to do it that way. Instead of interrupting with the show, if you do want to come on a live phone in, give me an email, okay? And next time I come on live, I'll give you the link, and then you can come on then if you're interested, okay? Please give me an email at sixsensetarot@gmail.com if you want to come on the live show as a phone in. We'll get all the technical things done prior to when you come on. I think that's the best way to do it, okay? And I'll brief you about that. So yeah, so I get here, it could be some kind of passive aggressive feeling here, because I get of a low self-esteem. If you've got a low self-esteem, you tend to be very kind of overreactive in terms of if you I don't know, yeah, if you've got a low self-esteem, you tend to have this kind of anger, and it's like you kind of blame other people. So get the Star card here, which the Star card is, I feel this dream is dying for Meghan and Harry. Yeah, they will make their money, but it'll be all these trashy things, you know. I think that's the only things they're gonna have, you know, to be, and it's to do with this agent though, with the jobs that they get to be invited on the show. Nobody gives a damn really about them, I don't feel. I think in 2 years they're not going to get any work, which is the danger of this. Yeah, this has come through here as we were talking. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse is the danger of losing money and goodwill. Wow, with that card in reverse. The danger of losing money and goodwill from the public. I think that's the way this is heading here. And in this card here, and you can, the masterclasses that I did on Patreon, this is, you can check this out. It says there's no self-discipline. There's never finding the balance, like the conflict resolution, to find the balance. And something like that you would need as a royal or a leader or any kind of person in that important position. So I get here, there's no self kind of finding the balance or self-discipline, so they cross the line. It caused them to cross the line. That's what they've done. They've crossed the line. They've crossed the line with this Trump thing, with this politics. They've crossed the line. Meghan has decided to do something trashy on this America's Got Talent. She's crossed the line. Okay, so this is what this card means. And sorry, my nose is itching. Always itches when I get danger of losing money and goodwill. I think this dream's dying, guys. They're losing confidence as well with that, because I get the low self-esteem card and this losing of goodwill. They're slowly losing their confidence. They decided to, or Harry decided to, leave the protection of the royal family to go rogue. This is what this is. And they've gone rogue and they've crossed the line. They've crossed the line into politics and trashy things like, and they couldn't, Meghan couldn't have chosen a more trashy program. I mean, she could have done a guest appearance on a really good kind of series, you know, a really classy series. She could have just done an appearance of like a lawyer and walked out again and got some money for it. But no, she didn't pick anything like that, did she? She picked Americans Got Talent. I mean, how trashy is that? So I just have to say, guys, to me this looks like I even get her saying there's no point having any more children. I think there was plans to have another child this year. I did pick that up. I feel they even were planning that. But I feel now, because of all this falling apart. But then again, I did predict that they would come back to England, didn't I? And she would become some kind of Beatrix Potter and actually start being earthy motherish to get her respect back. Yeah, resolution. I get a card here, and this is the problem, is that she's not willing to resolute with anyone. If only she could learn that art of the resolution of things. It's like she just doesn't have it. This card here, this is suppressing our anger over things and unable to resolute the situation. With this card, very superficially minded. No, I know she's not going to like that, but I think this is toxic. This is a toxic way of thinking. And it's toxic. It's blaming everybody else for it's their fault, and it's toxic. Toxic. The whole thing is toxic. And it's their fault. It's I tried everything I could, and it's like anybody who's more powerful than her, she seems to hate. She hates Donald Trump. She hates the Queen. She hates the royal family. Anybody that's got more power. Like this keeps coming through. It's giving a resolution. It's giving a resolution, and this is what this is saying. Now, I feel the Queen would be happy to hand over that olive branch. Let's resolute this. But no, no. What I'm going to do first is that we might come back to that olive branch. Okay, keep it there. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try to dabble with politics. I'm going to try to get into the A-lister and a bit there, and get in control of Netflix and do a bit of dabbling first before we decide to accept that olive branch. Is that okay? This is what I get here. She's not interested in resoluting until everything else fails. So this is why the Queen is maintaining the peace. This is why the Queen is not saying anything, because she realizes, well, let them go off and do that. But what they've done is allowed them to go off and be rogue. But also, I did a reading a long time ago. Do you remember that the Queen has allowed them independence, allowing them independence? Do you remember that reading? Allowing them a little independence. Why? Why has the Queen allowed them a little bit of independence? And I think if you did see that reading that I did a long time ago, I think I put it on here actually. Given Meghan a little independence. See how far she would go. She has actually gone towards politics and actually looking at you know, this is getting serious. It's gone too far. She's crossed the line. So what I will do is, yeah, and guilt over Margaret. Yeah, that's right. So I will say, what I will do is, how does the Queen feel about this, and how does the Queen feel about these stepping over the line here even further into politics? And I'm going to do that on Patreon tomorrow, okay, because that's going to be slightly uncut, and I've not done a reading on that. I've done readings, but different kinds of readings on that. So I have to say, guys, again, I'd like to do phone-ins, and I'll read as we do phone-ins, because I like to do that too. Make it more interesting, get the community involved with the show, and that's something I want to do in the future. So if you want to participate and come on the show as you know, a live phone-in, I'd love, and the rest of it, I'd love to hear your voice, and also give me an email first, because I did put the link and that didn't work. So give me an email first, sixsensetarot@gmail.com. Next time I come live, I'll give you the brief on the email, and then I will give you the link to and tell you how it works. Okay, so we've got none of this craziness where we can't work it out at the beginning, so we can go straight into the live broadcast. Okay, so got lots of exciting things for the future. And also on Patreon, if you're with Patreon, I'm going to do seminars. Okay, so that's coming up. Okay, and so let's organize that within the next month. Within a month is a seminar. Well, it's going to be like a remote one, but all of us like on screen as like they do. Okay, so I'm going to say thank you, all of you. Thank you for being here. Also, if you want to support my channel, I don't get anything for these shows anymore. Forget the payment for ads and things like that. They don't hardly exist anymore. So if you want to support me, please, if you'd like to buy me a pot of tea. I've never drank my tea. Buy me a pot of tea. The link is in the description box at the bottom. And also, if you want to join us on Patreon, the links are all in the bottom in the description. We'll be there in about 30 minutes. Okay. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Stay safe, everyone. Okay. And bless all of you. Love all of you. And bye for now. Bye-bye.